zone next set. But we're going to have Big Mac and Aztec making a good run here. Some interesting upsets today. Propane knocked Dan out. That's what was anticipated based on seeding to be happening here. Aztec beating then Propane and making his way here to Big Mac, who is doing his thing, just taking games, playing well. Without Ned here and only Tyroy, he's got his sights set on the one man, but he's got to get through the Lucas first.
Do you see what I see, Pete?
GG too easy?
The GG too easy tag. Akiro in the house. Shout outs to the original #1 in Chicago.
That is true.
A history lesson for all of you who might be new to this.
Fun fact, J-Brock was on that PR.
J-Brock was good. He's still not bad. But he's not in this match. We got this Lucas and the Sheik going right at it, and that percent's climbing awful quick for Aztec. He has nowhere to run right now from these Sheik's oppressive speed and frame data.
Big Mac's been trying to throw out that down air a lot more frequently in various matches that I see it. And 9 times out of 10, it seems like it gets punished. Like, it looks cool the one time, like it's a sweet mix-up, but he seems to get hit a lot. And that was Aztec's kind of only one in here. Other than that, he's eaten about 150 to the face.
With that said, I think if Aztec lands a grab,
see ya.
What do you know?
Max Rage Lucas.
I thought he was going to go for the down throw up air combo, but it doesn't even need it at the ledge. That just back throw killed him, man. He grabbed it like 65.
I think Big Mac got the same thing, and that DI was suspect.
Oh, yeah.
To say the least.
As mix-up DI, you might be right. But Big Mac doesn't look too deterred. He's going to keep going along with this game plan, which is don't let Lucas back onto the stage, and eventually it works out.
I wonder if when you play against Lucas, no matter who you are, when you see the eyes on the snake rope grab ledge, you get a little bit tilted. Something about that just can make you mad. Look at Aztec with these combos. If he catches Sheik one time, it's a lot of damage. He's been really good at converting all day long. This is no exception.
Yeah, but at the same time, this time of possession right now is pretty tilted towards Sheik, but most of that's been on this first stock. Aztec is turning it around now. Able to even get that fake baseball bat swing in for good damage.
Yeah, time of possession isn't always the whole story. The scoreboard says Aztec currently has the lead. Down throw, up. Goes for the back air spike into up air was what he was going for. He missed the hitbox by inches. Trying to get the pivot grab. Looking to put the stock away before she can run up the percent on him and put him into kill confirm percent of his own.
And at the same time, Big Mac slung it down, but he's going to get pivot grabbed out of that.
Air. Zigzag. I like that name. It's actually finally a good name for a 50-50 in this game. I'll take the zigzag on Lucas. I'm sure you're happy to see Lucas in the winner's bracket.
Ecstatic.
Your favorite character.
I get to watch potentially 5 games of Lucas. All right, back to Smash Hill we go. Big Mac, he knows, like, again, like if we're just talking total percent damage done, Sheik probably wins because he got like 180% on that first stock. Just wasn't able to get the stocks in the proper order. So that leads Aztec to the game 1 victory, actually. The scoreboard is reversed at the moment.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest things about playing Sheik is that occasionally you need to just kind of sit there, rack up percentage until you get to the point where you have rage, because a lot of times Sheiks just have problems killing, because without the hard read, you almost have no options when it comes to getting a hard read kill confirm. You can do needles into bouncing fish is definitely an option. Go for up smash. You have what you've got, but when it comes to having rage, Sheik benefits from it so much more than your average character, and it's a necessity for Sheik more than it is for other characters as well.
Those jabs almost pinning Sheik to the corner, but Sheik a little too elusive. A sneak over to the side. Now, what's Aztec going to do? Okay, the jab breaks him out of that sticky situation. Big Mac was really trying to reset on that Smashville platform.
Aztec's been really good at jabbing out of these really bad situations with Lucas jab. It's kind of been his go-to. Not much you can do about it. It comes out really fast. So, you know, Big Mac can try to react to it, maybe force a trade, but generally that's been Aztec's way out. Both these characters are at dangerous percents for the other one. Lucas with rage, we saw what happened last game. Got the back throw kill. Sheik was only at 60. Lucas approaching max rage again. Sheik a little bit higher of a percent this time. If Aztec can get back on stage, he's got to get one read before getting picked off there by Sheik.
Okay, that PK Fire gonna buy him the ledge, but that's not enough to get back into neutral. And this is just what Sheik does.
Aztec once again opting to jump up air dodge. Big Mac's been ready for it both times.
Okay, no challenge, but the ledge trump back air actually very slick coming out from Big Mac.
That's what you need to do in that situation. It's really, really hard to challenge Lucas's up B with certain characters, Sheik being one of them. But if you can get the ledge trump, that'll come out quick. And there's a lot of faster characters that can do that to Lucas. Sheik, Zero Suit, Bayo. Sheik, the one we see here, taking the stock. All right. A hard read on the roll up.
A little mistimed, though. Like, he had the right idea on the roll read, but just... He threw it out as Big Mac was grabbing the ledge. So, wasn't going to hit even if the roll had occurred, I think. Oh, those needles coming out just barely in time to snipe the little snake try to grab onto the ledge. Big Mac resetting. Okay, jumping away. You don't want to fall into that dash grab.
Definitely not.
Because that can cover a lot of the tech opportunities, even if you did tech that knockdown.
I like that Big Mac's been playing it patient. Aztec's been forced to recover low every time. And Big Mac, it's easy sometimes to go off stage and try to punish Lucas as Aztec gets that grab and gets the up throw for the stock. But he remains in the lead. Although not for the set. Aztec is up one game, looking to put Sheik into a bad position. He's missing rage, so he's going to have to do quite a bit of damage to Lucas. And Lucas with rage is terrifying for Sheik.
All right, going to get the up air there, but not enough to kill at the moment. Aztec staying alive, but he's still just getting battered and bruised at the moment here. Yeah, they're both using these quick jabs. Oh, the vanish!
Good DI from Aztec to stay alive there. Tethers up. Gets a punish with the neutral air. Only like 2%, I believe, total on that neutral air final hit of it. Not the punish he was looking for. Aztec needs more than that in this situation.
Oh, that looked like a bouncing fish. I thought that Big Mac was certainly going to bouncing fish in that situation, but instead he just plays it safe.
Forward air out of that back air. Aztec looking to make something happen. Big Mac saying, no way, with that excellent reflex. Now Big Mac starting to get a little greedy going off stage. Without that needle, he had allowed Aztec back into neutral. He's got to be careful with that.
Yeah, but then just using the frame data once again to batter Lucas away. That's all you need. Just take your time. What is Lucas going to do on this ledge? He's been on this ledge, I think, a minute and a half.
All right, good neutral get up. He's ready for the needles the third time, but just a forward air going to knock him all the way off stage. He's got to guess right again. I like that forward air from Aztec just to get some damage on Sheik. You got to put yourself in some kind of a position to win. It's not just about staying alive. You got to kill your opponent, too.
Well, that tipper fair not enough to kill yet. But again, this is just Big Mac undeterred. You see so many needles coming out. And the jump might be gone here because Thunder forced.
It was definitely gone. But Aztec with more than max rage. He's in like tilt kill you %, and there's the tilt. Aztec's just cracking up. He's like, look at his face. Like, yeah, I guess I'm going to die.
You just see the weakness in getting up at the ledge from Lucas really on full display in that game too. There was nothing he could do.
No,
he kept trying to mix it up here and there, but when that, especially when that taxi platform is gone on the other side of the stage, what is Lucas to do versus a Sheik that's as impressive as Big Mac has been in this game?
Aztec got really predictable during that game, though, with his get-ups. He did jump up air dodge multiple times in a row. He did not once roll up, and he only did neutral get up kind of later on. So Big Mac was ready to punish the like jump up type of types.
He actually buffered a roll get up to get away from the Big Mac's ledge trump, but Big Mac punished it anyway because Sheik is so quick. She grabbed the ledge, dropped down, jump up fair, and it reached the roll. So it, like you said, like he was trying to mix it up, maybe a little too predictably, and sometimes he just guessed wrong.
Yep. So let's see if he can make something out of it on Battlefield. We're gonna have a 1-1 set count and a much better start here already. Aztec's been really good at the neutral airs and the up tilt conversions. Hitting those consistently. He's got that timing down really well with the buffer up tilt. You don't see every Lucas go for it. Probably should.
The tri-platform layout gives Lucas a couple of more options just to try and approach, because you can just jump to the platform and then jump down. Kind of like how a Ness can do it with his invincible up air. You can just fall down with it, and then it lands pretty laglessly. But this air is going to be the way to poke in. With the neutral air follow-up, getting a little bit of damage in, but Sheik going to again take the initiative. Put the power shield on the back end. Aztec's at the stage now.
All right, smart from Aztec just to get all the damage in that he could there. Aztec's been pulling out a couple more tricks this game. He already baited, he did the up tilt on shield, and he did a down tilt away to try to bait Big Mac into dropping shield, just to throw out another up tilt instantly, which you can get away with Lucas. Zigzag, just too high on the percentage. He's going to be unable to convert that. which does mean he's probably getting close to up throw kill range, even though we're on Battlefield. That up throw is insane from Lucas, and that neutral air definitely going to put him in that spot with rage. He might be fishing for a grab here in a second. There it was, came out, Big Mac ready, punishing it.
Oh, but the fish delayed the landing of Big Mac, able to get that hit in, forcing Aztec off stage again. Okay, he will grab because it's such a long range on that PK Thunder 2. But this is that position again. This is the same position as Game 2, and a lot of Game 1, actually.
If he gets his jump back, I'd like to see him float under the stage, maybe get over something tricky if he can't come back. Up.
All right, sweet spot on the Nair is going to take that stock. And now, without that rage, we might actually see Big Mac live a long while yet.
Aztec poking in the jab combo, just trying to get damage going. Without the rage, it's still very, very strong, potent on the throws, so it's possible because of how light Sheik is, that up throw might just kill out over 140, which is where he's at now.
Yeah, we're getting there. It's if not now, it's like 3% away. But I guess dash attack, almost gonna do it.
Dash attack is another thing with Aztec. Like, yes, it's punishable, but going forward as a mix-up is something I'd like to see more in this particular matchup.
Oh, I wanted Big Mac to go for something. I wanted him to drop down and then vanish again.
I
wanted to do something crazy. Dare. Oh, Dare would have done it too.
Because he's been going for those dares anyway. That would have been disgusting. Up tilt will do it.
Catching Big Mac there. He was a little too hop-happy. Short hopping, very effective for Sheik, of course, when you can fast fall the fairs in time. But tried to cross up, and Aztec was there for it. Maybe I would like to see a couple more of those up tilts just in general from Aztec. They are committal, but Big Mac has been so good at crossing up that if you get the timing on those up tilts, it would work out really well in your favor, I think.
Also, the frame data is not so bad, so you can trade with certain moves of Sheik's as a result, because it comes out so fast. Yes, you have to catch the short hop, though, with it, basically, is the rule. He's been going for approach nair a lot, which I suppose is something Lucas needs to do to kind of hit a lot of his conversions. But you got to be real careful, because if you do it too much, Sheik will just start punishing you, throw you off ledge, and that's pretty much where Aztec has lived the last 2 games.
Right. Oh, okay, looking for the... Exactly right, the back air.
Tried to catch him again with the back air. Big Mac times it, mixes it up a little bit, and just did the little mini delay, preventing Aztec from being able to get what he wanted. That was so many hitboxes.
Yeah, he's so fast.
Yeah, like, he swayed in, like, the shape of a Y across. Like, he threw out the up air, which swayed him left, and then he immediately, while landing, up and threw out the aerial heading right. He sways almost like he's playing super fast, old school puff. All right, Aztec's got to stop going for those back airs. He's done it too many times in a row now.
Well, he knows the reward on that with this max rage. It could just send Sheik straight down.
Yeah, but he's doing it on neutral getup, so it'll hit him off the stage more times than not. Big Mac would have to be randomly DIing out for it to work. That was percent he needed. Sheik at 53. Be surprised what Lucas can pull off at the percentage. Aztec might need to go for something crazy, although he's just going to get kicked right in the teeth. The young boy flying into the blast zone. Big Mac going to take a 2-1 lead in this best-of-5 set in winter semis.
I think Aztec flew right to the dentist there and just bam. Okay, I need to get this cavi checked out. And that was really just kind of a repeat of Game 2 for the most part. Like, Aztec stuck at the ledge, but then on Battlefield, you can't even take advantage of that rage as much as you could on Smashville, where the side blast zones are much closer.
Yeah, I'm surprised Battlefield was the pick. I guess he just wanted to try to live forever against Sheik. I would go the opposite way, the way these matchups went. There it is. We're going to go straight to Town and City. This terrible, terrible, should-be-banned stage that people love for some terrible reason. It ruins most sets. But all right, here we go. Game 4. Aztec going to get out to the quick start, which he did last game as well. But Big Mac, generally undeterred, very good mentality against not Bayo, but pretty much everyone else. And getting better against Bayo. So he has just been slowly climbing the ladder and much less susceptible to these kind of like lower end seeding upsets. It's been a little while since Big Mac's lost to somebody below top 10.
Right.
In Ignition. So Aztec number 11 on the PR this time through. Barely making it in. He was number 10 on our original PR listing, but Shell, before retirement, had himself a going away placing of 10th, which he did earn. But back to the match, Aztec able to get back on stage. That little gimp with the up B there, tricky there, trying to force Sheik straight down. Zigzag? Aztec looking good this stock.
That was nice. That was real nice. That's the only 2 sentences I said that stock, but that's all I needed to say. Just, that was nice. Real nice.
It was nice. Looked clean, crispy like chicken.
But now it's Big Mac's turn to turn it around, coming through with a couple of strings of his own. And he keeps getting these air dodges. He's been catching so many Lucas air dodges. That's something that, you know, at the mid-level against Ness and Lucas, it can be tricky to catch those kids' air dodges because they're so quick. But Big Mac's all over it. He's shown you that timing that you can come in with those neutral airs, using that lingering hitbox, and then just jumping in with the forward smash.
I love that as an option. Obviously, because it works, that's easy to say. But when you have a character that short hops as frequently as Lucas will, as Aztec, because the On-It boys kind of have no choice. That's a lot of ways how they approach is on short hop. And if they short hop and don't want to commit, the second hit of Sheik's forward smash is going to connect with them almost every time. And they won't want to air dodge into the stage. They just kind of have to eat it.
And you use that Nair to kind of frame trap in, because the Nair, if you land on those lingering frames, you suffer no end lag. You saw it just there, just now. And you think that like Sheik has a little bit of time to recover, but no, it's Sheik. She's one of the fastest characters in the game, so that forward smash can just come out so quick.
All right, good turnaround forward tilt there from Aztec just to ward off Big Mac's onslaught of damage. These guys have hit the point where they're virtually even. Especially on Town and City, there's not really a favorite in this situation. Both these guys need to get a little bit damage on each other, and no matter which direction that goes, for the next couple of percent, there's going to be rage factor as we go.
Now that the platforms are back, I think you're going to see Lucas try to aggressively set up for some kind of platform combo. Maybe falling with the up air there, but no, he's going to actually eat the vanish, but he's staying alive.
Second time he's caught that, and second time it hasn't quite yet killed. That puts Lucas in rage percent. A grab here is scary, and there it is. Zigzag. Goodbye. Reason DI, and we're going to have a game 5. All right, so you and I, I'm not going to read around the bush here, both hate Lucas. And that's fine, because reasonably speaking, Lucas is better than I realized as a character. Granted, he does have the obvious meme lingerings, which I'm not really going to get into, but like seriously evaluating the character for a second, the fact that you have a down throw 50-50 at multiple percents gives you the feel of like what grapplers can do, even though your grab is weaker. And his neutral air can lead into quite a bit. So he, as a character, I used to think was a lot weaker. I don't really think that anymore.
There are counter strategies to Lucas, and we saw them in display in the games that Big Mac has won. One of them is just being that ledge trap game. We haven't seen more aggressive, aggressive defensive strategies, which would be like the anonymous moniker style of platform camping, come out, and because that's just really not in Big Mac's character.
Yeah, it's a reference moniker.
Of course.
There's a Lucas match on. I'm trying so hard.
Always
not
H
to
tier,
mute.
dude.
Trying so hard, and you're ruining me.
But with this platform on the far right side, we just see Aztec catching a bunch of landings, and that's added up for a ton of percent right now. And now Big Mac needs to reset. Okay, that fair is going to buy him time. And that's the other strategy that Sheik, specifically Sheik, but a lot of characters can do, especially if they're faster. Oh, is he done?
That
No.
looked so sweet, and if that had killed, that would have been my favorite stock of the day.
If you were able to turn around and like back air or something, that could have done it that far out.
I don't know if you can RAR back air after the fourth
Yeah.
fair. I don't think it's possible. I like the up air as an option. Obviously, bouncing fish was the probable attempt, which Aztec very likely would have air dodged, as the Ana boys can get out of that kind of stuff a little bit better. But now they're back to even. Aztec was off to a good start, and one thing you'll notice about this game is he spent more of it in the middle of the stage than like the last 3 games combined, practically. Big Mac, I don't want to say is easing off, but he's gone back to kind of aggressive Big Mac Sheik as opposed to like game plan Sheik. See if that pays off in the end, or if that's going to allow Aztec to have some options, because if he hits a grab here, 90% on Smashville, you're right in that window. And that's going to give him max rage on top, or not max rage, 100% rage on top of that. So
At 90% with max rage on Lucas, the window might be closed.
that's true. So I had to correct myself. Certainly not max rage quite yet. We're about 33%.
At this point, I think the window's still open, but it's dwindling at the moment.
Well, if he keeps getting more rage, up throw would just go. Oh,
What?
that was so cool! This guy!
I guarantee that grenade was a misinput, but it worked anyway.
Yeah,
and Big Mac just build-up air comboed into that neutral air.
You guarantee whatever you want. When you see grenade into immediate dash-up neutral air, you're going to have me questioning it. But he didn't have the rage anymore, so that put him right back into that window. So as cool as that kill was, now we are on a Game 5 last stock situation between Aztec and Big Mac.
So I think Big Mac's going to try to do here is really just keep crossing up Aztec. Lucas doesn't really have many great tools to turn around quick enough to cover a cross-up roll, and that's why we see Big Mac just ending up right behind him, why we mentioned he should do that up tilt. But cross-up roll isn't covered so well by up tilt.
Yeah, Aztec's also had a serious problem, like, with catching Big Mac on the ground with shields. He'll, like, shield one move, drop shield, and get punished for 3 hits, which is easy to do against Sheik and, like, forget who you're playing against. But he really needs to be able to just stabilize himself on the ground. He's eaten 70, now 80% since we started talking about that.
Yeah, this is basically all unanswered percent right here. Just
but
a couple
Aztec
of jabs
in the middle.
to speak of.
Aztec in the middle. Oh, he went off stage. He got tricky, and now he has to deal with it. He's got to get back on stage as soon as he can. All right, I like that on shield pressure. He needs a shield after it, though, himself. Otherwise, he's eating a little bit as well. Big Mac with the bouncing fish. Too floaty are the on it boys. Good patience there from Big Mac. Shield all the hits of that neutral air. Oh, wow.
He's been real close on a couple of those up airs, and he's going to go for it again.
Got him
Get the
finally at the very last hit. Aztec able to air dodge through like 3 or 4 of those. Just the timing and the, I guess, the frame data itself, specifically on the air dodge of the on it boys, the way that they're floaty, makes their hitboxes much harder to connect with. You saw the direction he flew out when that actually hit him the wrong way because it hit that big Jimmy Neutron noggin of Lucas's to knock him that way. But Big Mac escaping with a 3-2 win, almost with that upset. But he's going to stay intact, and he will be in winners finals awaiting the winner of this next match.